Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the and Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. A three from Morris. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
A crossover, and it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got his second basket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the pass to Barrett. With the drive, they get the rebound. Pass to Grimes. Goes back up. He lays it in.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morris. Again the miss by Morris. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Doors since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problem?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Kuzma against Randall. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Avdia can't hit. New York trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Caught up with Coach Wes Unseld Jr. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. They have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Now Morris, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Avdia, the pass to Morris. Here's Beal going inside, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Inside, Randall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
The previous play is under the
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
No good on the free throw.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Kuzma can't get it to go. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Randle passes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
So Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Outside for Beal. Back to Morris. To the inside. Kuzma outside. It's stolen by Randle. Passes it to Grimes. Barrett with the ball. Stolen by Avdia. Porzingis inside. Now the pass to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Back to Kuzma. It's Beal on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Opportunistic play on the defensive end by Kyle Kuzma. Excellent job.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson the pass to Randle. Launches it. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma left side. Out to Porzingis. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Wizards lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1. That's the group start in the second quarter for the Wizards. Barrett dishes to Randle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And finished off by Beal.
This guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Grimes. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Barrett with the ball. Now Avdia defending. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Porzingis finds Beal. To the wing right side. Here's Kuzma. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Right side, Beal. Stolen by Brunson. To the paint. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Beal gets a wide open look, hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
To love the confidence of Bradley Beal in rhythm, in the catch-and-shoot game. So good.
Here's Robinson. Porzingis with the block. And here we go. That's pretty. Kuzma's got it. And Kuzma slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alderman.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Beal finds Kuzma. Shoots over Brunson. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barrett the pass to Robinson. Randall outside. Back to Robinson. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards leading by 4. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. No good on the 3. Knicks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And stolen by Kuzma. Now, here's Avdia. He's tightly guarded. Randall against Beal. Back to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Beal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Robinson. And they get it. Beal pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Kuzma with the screen for Beal. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Hartenstein. Cameron Reddish is out there with Toppin. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's quickly in a 2-guard. Driving the lane. Count that bucket. Kispert got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it down.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Not as good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Toppin. Now, White. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down low, here's Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
At the line for Washington.
And the second free throw, good. Knicks trail by 11. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Toppin. Yes, that goes in. Toppin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Now here is Hachimura. Toppin covering, and Wright kicks to Hachimura. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. New York moving the ball around. Here's Toppin. They grab their own miss. The shot, no good. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Wright. Now Kispert. 6 to shoot. Gafford sets the pick for Kispert. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Hachimura finds Wright. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 9. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to quickly. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Rose. To the middle and stolen by Wright. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Hachimura. Basket good. And the Wizards lead by 11. Here's Rose. Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Yeah, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Kispert kicks to Wright. Passes it to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barton. Diving in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Took him no time at all on that one. Rose has got 5.
Well, you see the strong dribble drive. It backs the defense up, and Rose at his best setting up that shot.
The pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. In the corner, it's Gafford. A putback, and Hachimura stays with it.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
And Rose wide open. He shoots. And again, New York with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got burned.
Wright dishes to Barton. Wright looking around. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass. On time, on target.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 9. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson with it. Shoots the 3. Randall passes to Barrett. 4 on the clock. Brunson. Here's Grimes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal because of...
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards out front. They lead by 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. For 3. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And here's Kuzma. This is to Morris. He kicks to Avdia. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Avdia. Takes a three. The shot by Beal, no good. Knicks trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Skijesss finds Kuzma. Now, here's Avdia. Back to Kuzma. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Floats it up for Randall. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Clock at 4. Takes it inside. Can't get it to fall. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the lane.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Back to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Beal kicks to Morris. And the wide open shot from Avdia. The Wizards with another miss. Knicks trail by 5. Barrett, no good. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kuzma passes to Beal. Outside, Skijesss. Now, here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. Now, here's Barrett. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Morris against Brunson. Rio deciding where to go with it. To end the cold streak. The offensive rebound. Kuzma, that's good.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Knicks trail by 5. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Back to Beal. Passes to Skijesss. Out to the right wing. Kuzma outside. Skijesss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, this is an aspect where Skijesss has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
From the arc. Brunson, no good. Washington has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma kicks to Beal. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Morris outside. Kuzma outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Possession to New York.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
And I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Beal from long range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's the Wizards with the W. David, thank you as always.
We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly
a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Miles Turner out there with Smith, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Washington with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Albia. Pass to Kuzma. Morris for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Boy, really solid pass for his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Matherin. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
3 on the clock. Porzingis misses. The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Hield. Here's Halliburton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player. I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Morris, and he lays it up and in. Morris has got 5.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. From deep 3-point range. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Morris against Halliburton. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
A volume 3-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot 3s whenever he wants.
Halliburton goes. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. With the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Hield.
And there's just so much variety to Beal's game. I mean, he's great off the catch and in transition. And right there, making a play off the bounce.
He hits the second from the line. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Beal. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Great D that time from Porzingis. Washington has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton up top. He takes it in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Free throw good. Halliburton.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
It's Avdia on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Just 4 to shoot. Beal, the pass to Morris. The rebound by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And stolen by Porzingis. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Wizards. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Mathurin and Hield out on the perimeter. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Smith outside. The three. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Morris. Back to Beal. Morris with it. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Kuzma against Hield. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Morris passes to Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
And Beal drops them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Halliburton on the attack. Here's Turner. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Morris. He's got 9. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Kuzma, kept alive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Wizards making a switch here. Wright's checked in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Halliburton against Wright. Pass to Heel. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And Washington the other way now. Here's Avdia. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Halliburton against Wright, to the paint. Porzingis passes to Wright. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Smith outside. To the inside. Here's Turner. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that one falls for Turner.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. He does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Kuzma up top. They kick it out to Porzingis. And it's Washington with another.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Halliburton against Wright. A rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Beal outside. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And he can't jam it through. Halliburton on the attack. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Avdia. Misses from close range.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone around.
And so it's the Washington.
25. Together and loud for the Jabberwocky.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the center position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. To the wing, right side. Back to McConnell. Jackson, pass to McConnell. Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
McConnell against Wright. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Wright outside. Here's Barton. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The speed and athleticism of Barton, superb. So venomous on these drives to the rim. Take that, fellas.
Pass to Jackson. Right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
Indiana trailing here. Up top, McConnell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's Duarte on the wing. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Gafford. Barton outside to the left wing. Gafford passes to Barton. Hachimura outside. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
McConnell passes to Jackson. Shoots inside. And that one's long.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
With the crossover, rips it home off a terrific move.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Wright against McConnell. Wright drives it.
Pacers foul. Isaiah Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. They trail by 7. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Right outside. Hachimura with a screen on McConnell. Pass to Gafford. And here's Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Barton. Deflected. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Taylor. No good from outside. The Wizards with a lead. Gafford in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Duarte. McConnell right side. Jackson against Gafford. And the dunk by Jackson.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Wright against McConnell. Wright on the left side. Barton, the pass to Hachimura. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for the Wizards.
And he's good on the second. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Now McConnell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Duarte. Lets the 3 fly. Hachimura with a rebound. Barton outside. There's the triple. The Wizards with another miss. Jackson outside. No good. good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Smith out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Halliburton, and the layup is good off the glass.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Beal outside. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Beal. Pass to Avdia. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
No fooling around right there, B.A. He just gets to the rim and punches it down.
How about his defender? Just playing it safe. Didn't want to make a play on the ball or the man that time.
Nope. He just had a little too much spring in his step that time.
Here's Turner. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Morris passes to Beal. Up top, Morris. Defended by Halliburton. Now here's Morris. Back to Beal. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Indiana trailing here. Hield passes to Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. Morris passes to Beal. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Kuzma down low. He's against Smith. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Matherin. Pass to Turner. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. Beal with it. And then Beal with the dunk.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Halliburton left side. Left side Hield. To the middle. Here's Turner. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Here's Avdia, guarded by Hield. On the wing, Kuzma. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Morris. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Pass to Alvia. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for Indiana, Miles Turner.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Pacers foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's Beal on the wing. Clock at 6. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
From deep. And the miss. And so it's Washington with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the
On the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hyped where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Hield is out there with Smith. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. Hield left side. Turner trying to free himself up. Hield no hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Here's Mathurin. Back to Turner. Banked in off the glass. Turner's got the game going here with the first basket for Indiana.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Randall kicks to Barrett. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one. Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He kicks it to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Hield outside. But Trey unable to get that one. The Knicks go the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Robinson over Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
Knicks trail by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Barrett kicks to Randall. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. They kick out to Hield. Hits it from 3-point range.
But he does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Brunson against Halliburton. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brunson the pass to Grimes. Halliburton with the steal. Smith finds Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. The pass to Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Turner trying to free himself up. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Halliburton outside. Out to Turner. On the wing, Hield. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Randall outside. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Randall. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers up by 4. And don't go away. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Wes Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Pass to Mathurin. Smith on the wing. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 6. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Outside Turner. There's the pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Out to Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. In the corner, Barrett with it. And there's the drive. And Barrett gives it in.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Dishes it to Heel. Here's Mathurin. And that one is good. Mathurin's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Nice move. And finished off by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, of force in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
This is it to Mathurin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Barrett. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin passes to Turner. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team. And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around is.
Halliburton for 3. Randall grabs the board. New York trailing. New York moving it around. Turner with the steal. It's deflected. Randall dishes to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
For New York, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And the Pacers call time here. Pacers trail by 3. 36 seconds left to play here in the half. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Tries from 16. 2 points. That one goes. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Indiana shooting their first free throws of this one. And he can't get the first one for the Knicks. He's off on the second.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
The previous play is under review.
At this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court right now for the Pacers. Taylor is out there with Jackson. It's C.J. McConnell, and it's Duarte in at the 2 guard. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Off with the layup.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Now Toppin. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
McConnell with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Out to the right wing. Rimhard the pass to Jackson. No good on the shot. And New York the other way now. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Reddish kicks to Rose. Back to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. And Toppin throws it down.
And it'll be a bit of a bowling ball that time as he hits down the lane.
And the Pacers call time here. Pacers trail by 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Jackson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good at the strike this time. The second misses also. Throws it up high.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
McConnell with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nemhard, the pass to Taylor. Drives to the hoop. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And the three ball is good.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Rose kicks to Quickly. Fires for three. They get it back. Pass to Toppin. Lets it go with the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McConnell passes to Taylor. It's deflected.
And Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Pass to Nemhard. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Duarte passes to Jackson. It's tipped. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And so he hits both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pacers trail by 8. And here's McConnell. Inside, it's stolen by Rose. Now, here's Toppin. Guarded closely. Rose kicks to Reddish. Toppin inside. Taylor's there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment, obviously, was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, we finally got to claim that trophy.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The pass to Mathurin. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 5 points so far.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Toppin kicks to Quickly. Now, here's Toppin. Covered by Smith. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 2. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected. Now, here's Quickly. Here's Hartenstein, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. New York leading by 9. Here's Toppin. Driving to the basket. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Barrett. He feeds it to Randall. Left side, Halliburton. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Here's Hield. Out to Turner. Passes it to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Halliburton right side. Pass to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Picked by Randall. Brunson the pass to Randall. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, he's a physical big, and Mitchell Robinson loves to finish like that.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Smith, the pass to Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Turner passes to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin.
Blocking foul called on first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And he launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Turner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this, because it's how he's going to get these calls.
All free throws good from Turner.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Barrett. A shot off that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And Smith with the stop.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Brunson against Halliburton. Back to Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, Turner. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks leading by 4. We've got 1:13 left here in the 4th quarter. Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle splits for the Knicks?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second-chance opportunities.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Indiana moving it around. Here's Turner. Tries again. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
And there's the pass to Barrett. Handle screen on Heel. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Heel. One-on-one here. Money!
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Brunson finds Randall.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Healed outside. From outside, off the mark. Passes it to Barrett. And here's Brunson. Here's Grimes. From deep three-point range, misses the shot. This one, most games sees New York take this one. It was up for grabs.
Sunday out, and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now Washington's starting five. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Avdia in at the three. The open shot, Randall. That one doesn't drop. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. Here's Porzingis. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Kicks it out to Barrett. First quarter of play, a minute in. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Morris on the wing. Brunson defending. Clock at 4. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The crossover. Pass to Robinson. It's rebounded by Morris.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Washington. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Brunson against Morris. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Kuzma. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Well, that pump fake by Kyle Kuzma got that defender off his feet. Contact happened. This is what you want as an offensive player.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The kick out to Brunson. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Randall, right side. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Kuzma outside. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Oh, Robinson with a block. Brunson against Morris. Pass to Grimes. Launches a three. Apia pulls it in. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Here's Beal. Off with the layup. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Down low. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here we go. Porzingis passes to Morris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Kuzma.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Three-pointer. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Kuzma's got 5.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Brunson passes to Randall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Monte Morris.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Now here's Beal. Morris for 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
And a big finish by Robinson.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Morris down low. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wizards up 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And that one good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This time makes it look easy.
Kicks it out to Barrett. The shot comes out. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal with it. Randall's in his pocket. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Back to Kuzma. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Out to the right wing. Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Beal. Back to Brunson. From outside the arc. Bradley Beal puts it in. The Wizards with a lead. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Beal's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a free-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Morris finds Kuzma. Back to Morris. Here's Avdia. Randall with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
Pass to Avdia. Morris outside. And here is Kuzma. Morris outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Beal outside. There's the screen by Kuzma. Banked it in off the glass. Beal's got 6 points.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Outside Brunson. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Beal. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
I like the Kuzma not backing down right there, letting the defense come and foul him in the act.
The first free throw is good. Kuzma hits them both. So it's the Knicks now. Outside Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Beal outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Avdia. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Morris against Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left in the half. Brunson misses. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Morris. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Grimes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
R.J. Barrett, the ability to make adjustments in high speed, gets his shot off despite the defender in the contact.
A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Quickly is checked in for Grimes. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Beal outside. Four on the clock. he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Washington going into the...
The score, the Knicks, 17. The Wizards, 29.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
And for Washington, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Pass to Gafford. Back to Wright. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Wright. Here's Kispert. Back to Wright. Inside.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Toppin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And with Gafford doors, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
To the paint.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right outside. And here's Hachimura. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Barton outside. Hits the trifecta.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Pass to Toppin. Right with the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Martin against Reddish, and the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Hachimura outside, 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Over Toppin. Right outside. It's Wright on the wing. The 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Rose outside. Pass to Toppin. Hachimura with a rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
It's stolen. Rose outside. Here's Reddish. And that one's good.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Hachimura with a screen on Rose. Right, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
It's stolen by Wright. Now the Wizards in transition. Pass to Kispert. Wright on the right side. Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass. Wright's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Rose, the pass to Reddish. Back to Rose. And it's rejected. Barton outside. That shot off. New York goes the other way with it. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, deflected. Reddish passes to Toppin. The shot no good. Hachimura with the defensive effort. A little mid-range shot is up. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Stolen by Gafford. And here's the fast break. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Not a bad show from Mr. Rui Hachimura. Get up and throw it down, young sir.
Outside Barrett to the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Right. Pass to Barton. Inside. Hachimura outside. Right with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 20.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Here's Wright. Martin outside. Here's Kispert to the paint. Here's Gafford. An easy 2 on the layup. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Wright. Randall pulls down the board for New York. They've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Left side Robinson. Back to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Fades. And they recover it. Pass to Grimes. Let's go with a 3. Washington with a rebound. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. They get the rebound. Out to Hachimura. Down low. It's Wright on the wing. Here's Kispert. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
And here's Wright from the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett for New York. They've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
A new lineup here for Washington. Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Beal.
New York foul. Point Grimes. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Avdia. 5 to shoot. Beal from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now here's Beal. Intercepted. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Very pretty alley-oop.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. Back to Beal. Puts it up from 15. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Halliburton. Smith outside. Fires the three. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Morris. Beal, the pass to Morris. From behind the arc. And the shot's good.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking. The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Rebound Washington.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Beal. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Smith. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. There's the steal. Turner passes to Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Washington. Pass to Matherin. Outside for Halliburton. Going inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And Halliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
To the inside. Matherin. The rebound by the Wizards. Morris outside. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Morris. Avdia from outside. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size and getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Takes the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 9. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
4 on the clock, and Beal puts up a deep 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Indiana leading. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Halliburton misses. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Porzingis misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Matherin, pounded by Beal. Pass to Turner. And stolen by Porzingis. Now Kuzma. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis passes to Morris. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Matherin.
And great job to establish position and square up.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Beal. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's good if it goes. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Hunting for opportunities. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Miles Turner out there with Smith, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Washington trailing. Beal outside. Here's Avdia, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Smith passes to Halliburton. Kuzma with the double team. For 3, Smith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Smith's got 5.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Washington shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Kuzma outside. Pass to Avdia. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Halliburton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
And Turner with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Turner. And now a 6-point Indiana lead.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. Knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he's more than just a role player in his first stop.
Here's Hield after the basket by Washington, and he goes in for the dunk.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Kuzma outside, down low. Here's Porzingis, and Turner with the block. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Kuzma. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by Beal.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
Halliburton finds Smith. Halliburton outside. Out to the right wing. There's the three. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Morris passes to Beal. Rebounded by Halliburton.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Smith. Pass to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. 1:16 left in the second period. And it's Mathurin missing. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Morris for 3. Counted from distance. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Healed from outside. He buries it from 3. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made tough.
And then Beal with the dunk.
And Bradley Beal rising up that time.
Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Out to Hield. Pass to Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Washington. Abdi has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Porzingis. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
That'll count. It's good. It's good. And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in. Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right wing, marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
5 on the clock. Comes up empty down low. Indiana leading. Jackson finds McConnell. Pass to Duarte. And there's a 3-second violation. Wright against McConnell. Back to Wright. Here's Kispert. And here's Barton outside. And the three-pointer goes.
That's not an easy 3, but Will Barton executed.
Pass to Taylor. Now Jackson. Here's Taylor. Back to Jackson. And Gafford with the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Four on the clock. Here's Nembhard. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line. Will Barton picks one up, and the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. 4-3. Takes a three. Can't hit that one. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far this one. Jackson outside. Here's Duarte. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Nembhard. Right against McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Back to Duarte. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders were helpless to stop him.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
The one thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
Nembhard, pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Gafford, defended by Jackson. Watching Burrow from long range. Offensive board. And here's Kispert from the arc. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Duarte's shot is good. And for some players, going to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, BA, I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
Pass to Duarte. To the paint. Here's Taylor. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now here's McConnell. Back to Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now an 11-point Indiana lead.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Wright against McConnell. Back to Wright. Out to the right wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Kispert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ooh, it's stolen away. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Barton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And coaches and the opposition knows that Barton loves to run in the open court. You can see why with the basket on the other end there.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
On the wing, Barton. Pass to Kispert. And it's off from three-point range. He got it up. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Matherin and Hield out on the perimeter. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
That's one thing he showed in college. Tyrese Halliburton just has a great ability to scan the floor. And he can thread that ball into some really tight spaces.
Morris for 3. That one is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Pass to Matherin. Halliburton. For three, Smith. Rebound, Washington. Beal outside. That shot, no good. And the Pacers shooting it well at 59%. Cuts off the pass. Back to Kuzma. On the wing, Kuzma. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Hield. Another shot. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Kuzma. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Kuzma's still able to get that one up, even though he's taking the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they've done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Misses the three. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Morris. Kuzma outside. Out to Beal. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Mathurin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
No good on the free throw.
Mathurin, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. Kuzma outside. Pass to Porzingis. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Here's Mathurin. To the left side wing. Inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Right side Porzingis. It's stolen by Halliburton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Kuzma. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the middle. Back to Avdia. Kuzma drives in. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 8 rebounds in the game. They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Beal outside. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Turner. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Kuzma with the ball. Morris for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Kuzma finds Morris. Here's Avdia. Oh, he tries a 3. The shot, no good. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
And it's Hield missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Porzingis passes to Beal. Driving inside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. And so the Pacers take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Turner out there with Smith. And it's Halliburton into the point guard position. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Well, good from outside. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Healed the pass to Halliburton. Here's Turner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him.
And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
Here's Mathurin into the lane, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. The Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Halliburton kicks to Turner. And the layup's good off the glass. Turner's got 5 now.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Turner with the steal. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And so just over a minute and a half played. Halliburton with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hield. Robinson pulls it in. Floats it up for Randall. And another turnover here by New York.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And the Pacers shooting 43% since taking the floor. Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Brunson. Yeah, it's stolen by Hield. And here's the fast break. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton sends it in.
Wow, Buddy Hield being opportunistic on the defensive end, swiping that one away.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Out to Barrett. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Hield.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Now here's Hield. Back to Halliburton. Over Brunson. Smith on the wing. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Robinson with the block. Randall outside. Oh, trying for it. Robinson kicks to Randall. Out to Barrett. Barrett with another miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
By Hield, nobody around. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Randall no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin passes to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Halliburton finds Hield. it's out of bounds. That one off heel. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Barrett wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
Stolen by Robinson. For New York, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Randall from outside, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Heel kicks to Halliburton. He doesn't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. Barrett with the ball. Picked up by Turner. It's stolen by Heel. The finish. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Robinson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Indiana shooting 43% from the floor. Halliburton passes to Smith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question. That's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Here's Mathurin. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Randall. Here's Barrett. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Heel the pass to Turner. Randall brings the double team. Takes the 13-footer, and Turner the bucket on the assist by Heel. 7 points for Miles Turner.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Halliburton kicks to Heel. Passes it to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Brunson. He dishes it to Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to drop contact and get himself to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Indiana lead by 9. Here's Matherin. He can't get that one. It's taken away by Smith. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Barrett. Fires at the elbow. And it goes down 2 points. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Outside Turner. And Turner throws it down.
He's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Randall throws it down.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Healed outside. And they recover it. Turner passes to Halliburton. Healed against Brunson. A second chance effort. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Matherin passes to Turner. To the inside. They kick out to Heel. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Stolen by Brunson. Lob pass to Barrett. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Halliburton for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so that's
Your Pacers, 21. The Knicks, 14.
Playing through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Jackson. Taylor is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Nemhard in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Duarte. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Outside, Taylor. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Knicks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
McConnell kicks to Jackson. Out to Taylor. Here's Nemhard, guarded by Reddish, and he drives in. Taylor passes to Nemhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. 2 on the clock, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
New York ball.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first in the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside Rose. Over to the left wing. Got that bucket in no time at all. Reddish has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the big ball. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There can only be one.
over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Nemhard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. McConnell with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. McConnell's scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. There's the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchy.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Nemhard. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, when he lacks the size for a typical center, he makes up for it with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And both free throws good for Toppin. Here's McConnell. Driving inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Short pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Knicks trail by 5. Now Rose. No points in the game yet for him. Hit the putback. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Nemhard, quickly covering. Nifty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Rose against McConnell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Taylor passes to Arte. Right wing. Pass to McConnell. Takes the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Knicks trail by 5. And there's the try.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble drive.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Pacers leading by 3. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Oh, he misses the dunk. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Quickly finds Reddish. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
One easy look. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Rose passes to Toppin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Toppin's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Nemhard. Going inside to the left wing. Now the pass to McConnell. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Pacers lead by 3. And coming. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Derrick Rose. Toppin is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. Here's Mathurin. And it's slammed in by Smith.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Robinson, a shake. He takes it up and lays it in. Robinson's got his first basket.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a two-possession game now.
He lobs up the alley pass, and Toppin throws it down.
What a night for Toppin. He's showing you the diverse arsenal he possesses on the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Toppin pulls it in. New York trailing. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. There's a screen by Toppin. Inside, and Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. Feeds to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And Halliburton sweeps it in.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Rose against Halliburton to the inside. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one was
shooting for New York.
And both free throws good for Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Smith wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Halliburton against Rose. Now, here's Toppin. T right on him. Outside Rose. Just 4 to shoot. He lobs it up, and Toppin throws it down.
Toppin embraces the challenge, unafraid in the big moment.
Turner kicks to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Rose with the block. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the Grizzlies veteran Rose, no stranger to having to up the end and come up.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 3. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. And so here is Indiana. Smith with a screen on Rose. They kick out to Hill. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Rose surveying the D. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rose has got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
That is unbelievable. One of the best big shot makers this game has ever seen.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Grimes passes to Toppin. He kicks it to Robinson. Back to Toppin. It's stolen by Hill.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Turner with the steal. Hill outside. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. All 3 off the mark.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Knicks.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Grimes. So it's New York picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.